Ciao. Hi. Until you take your responsibility for your own happiness, you're a slave of your surrounding. I repeat again. Until you take responsibility for your own happiness, you are a slave of your own surrounding. Not yet finished. Freedom is self-acceptance. Oh yes, good people. This is a very beautiful and inspirational book that I'm reading, and I got that one from you. By the way, how are you? How is Corona taking you wherever you are? Are you taking care of yourself? I know 2019, 2020, 2021, it has been a burden or rather challenging for all of us. But, ooh, this is what have been keeping me going, teasing. I am Malala. I just found myself reading a lot of books. And my one and beautiful Roberto Saviano, sì. In Mare non esisto taxi. These are just beautiful books that have been keeping me positive. I know mental health is very real, good people. So don't get stuck. Read those beautiful books, especially for moms who are at home. Don't just lose yourself and give up. We will win this fight. First and foremost, sanitize, mask, keep the distance, and keep the spirit high. My name is Veronica Naserian, and I would like once again to welcome you to my new, brand new YouTube channel called uh, 300 Sisa. Hata nimesahau. What's the name of my YouTube channel? My YouTube channel? We were in Siankiki. We shifted to Siankiki to Culture 360 degree. Voila! Yes! And first, I would like to thank friends who've been pushing me, telling me, Veronica, you need to come up with something about migrant anti-migration. Yes, myself, and I'm an immigrant living in Europe. And honestly speaking, there are things that I was not prepared. I've never thought like leaving my beautiful country. By the way, for those who don't know me, once again, my name is Veronica Naserian. I had previously a YouTube account called Siankiki News, but I changed that one now to Culture 360 degrees, that I'm currently focusing so much on immigration, and also the native of this country that we have been going. Okay, so first I would love to thank my friends, the family members who have been pushing me like, V, you need to go back to what you used to do, because there's a lot that people who leave their own country, going to other places in search of jobs, in search of education. Migrating, rather leaving everything in your own country and going to another country. Sometimes there's the reality and there's the dream, and these two things you're never prepared for. Like myself, when I left Kenya 6 years ago, there are a lot of things that I was not prepared for. Like I was so used to my beautiful culture, my Maasai culture. Like my social life was so much like I never thought one day that I'll find myself. How do you say? I don't go to sherehe every day. I don't go to how do you say? Church, and or rather I go to the church, but it's so different from here. Anyway, that kind of social life, economic life, financial, those kind of things, they are things that you're never prepared for. And when you migrate to a new country, when now you're hit with reality, this reality come with a lot of positivity and sometimes with a lot of negativity, and it all depends on how you take on with these kind of feelings. Some immigrant will soak themselves, and whichever kinds of situation they find themselves, sometimes they isolate themselves. You find yourself like um, you find yourself in a new country, new language, new way, and everything is different. And sometimes you find yourself, it's hard to copy with this kind of life. So you just become, how do you say, introvert. You find yourself sitting at home, you don't do anything, you don't go out anymore. And in this kind of a closet, or rather this behind these doors that you close yourself in, it comes with a lot of mental illness, which is real. I know people have been campaigning about, or rather talking about mental illness, but I'm telling you, it's real. So, to cut a lot of story short, I know I might start to talk from now until some hours to come. I have created this YouTube account to retell the stories of immigrant and immigration, and also the native, how they are feeling. Telling they are feeling like what were they expecting before they come to the new countries, and now retelling their stories on how do you say, telling their stories about the new life they have found, the social life, the economic life, their own difficulties, and also celebrating lives of many African community, European, not really European community, but maybe American who have migrated to Europe, Asian. I call them. There's so many people around here, so we'd love to hear their stories, to hear their experiences, and I believe by telling a story, by sharing your journey, you're going to inspire so many young people, and especially those who are always thinking like leaving your own home and coming to abroad. Sometimes we think that life is all about, it's, how do you say, it's all how do I put this word? It's all glitters. It's not glitters. There's the reality, and that's what we would love also to share with you, because most of the time we leave our own country of origin. Maybe you've left because of different circumstances, but I would really love to really tell my story as we continue to go on, so that those other people who are also thinking to come to Europe, to go to America, any other country, before you move to another country, there are a lot of things that you need to understand before you move to that country. So we are going to be sharing this all. I can't wait to connect with my friends. I have Brazilian friends who are all the way from Brazil. I have friends from West Africa. We have Ghana. We have Nigeria. Then we have people from Ivory Coast. We have people from where else? Where haven't I? Capo Verde. How do you call it in English? I've started to forget a lot of my English because now I'm staying in Italy. I speak Italian fluently. So you will pardon me because on the way, as we continue to discuss, rather having to retell these stories, I know if you're an English native, there are a lot of things that you're going to pardon me, because with the Italian that I have now, even most of the time, I just find myself, I'm also into the Italian lingua. Anyway, I am super happy to be back again, and I can't wait to share a lot with you. And if you are an immigrant, you are in Europe, you can DM me, you can, because I love to hear from you. I love also to give you space to tell your story. Inspirational story, educative, informative, entertainment, voila! Before I leave, I'd like to ask you to subscribe, keep Culture 360 your friend now, because there are a lot that I'm going to be sharing with you. Anyway, thank you very much, and share, reshare, and niente, ci vediamo tra poco.